If people want to sign up for the 3 minutes, you have 6 minutes to get signed up here on the sheet. call this Monday, May 6th, 2024 meeting of the Florence City Council to order. Would you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We have the roll call, please.
Counselor Van Houten.
Here.
Counselor Stiefel.
Here.
Counselor Gardner. Counselor Stone.
Here.
Counselor McKinnon.
Here.
Mayor Wolf. Mayor Pro Tem.
Here. First item on the agenda is public comment, and nobody has signed up, if I'm correct. So there'll be no public comment tonight. The consent agenda. Does anybody have anything they would like to remove from the consent agenda? Do we have a motion?
I'd like to make the motion to approve the consent agenda items A, B, C, D, E, and F, please.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. I'm on the city calendar. New business. Consider adopting ordinance number 6-2024, an ordinance approving the rezoning of Lot 2, Homestead Hills subdivision filing number 1 from C, general commercial to R3 high density residential zone district.
So this is a rezone request for the property located at 4540 State Highway 67. Mayor Pro Tem read the legal description, but this is originally the Super 8 motel, which served the community for several years. The applicant and owner of the building, which is now called the Florence Inn, has requested the zoning change to provide affordable housing for the area. It does meet all the requirements that we have set forth. Per municipal code, high-density residential is comprised of residential areas primarily intended for residential development containing 5 or more units per structure. A new CDOT access permit for the Florence Inn has been approved. Hydraulic calculations and analysis of the sprinkler system for the building have been conducted, and they do meet current building code standards. And the fire detection monitoring system has been inspected and is functioning and has been approved by Florence Fire Protection District. The Planning Commission held the statutorily required public hearing on December 21st. Then on January 18th, voted unanimously to recommend to the City Council that the subject property be rezoned, providing it met all the conditions listed herein, which it has at this point.
Yeah, and just one note for me, I couldn't remember how many rezoning things have come before this council, very similar to liquor licenses where obviously there can be discussion and you can vote, but there's not a whole lot that can be done if they've met all the conditions.
Do I hear a motion?
I move to approve ordinance number 6-2024, an ordinance approving the rezoning of Lot 2 Homestead Hills subdivision filing number 1 from C, general commercial to R3 high density residential zone district.
Second.
Any further discussion amongst the council? Roll call?
Counselor Stiefel.
Yes.
Counselor Stone.
Yes.
Counselor Van Houten.
Yes.
Counselor McKinnon.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem.
Yes. There is no other new business. Then we will go into council updates, find out what's going on. Anybody in the council have anything to share?
On April the 16th, I was invited to Denver to the History Colorado campus where Brad and the Emergent Campus received a Stephen H. Heart Historic Preservation Award. This is given out to 5 entities. He was awarded for the highlighted adaptive reuse of the campus for job creations in Fremont County. So kudos to Brad and his crew. And then I was appointed to the Byways delegation, I guess, whatever it's called, association. Monday, the 29th, there was a meet and greet with a Japanese Byways delegation. 7 individuals from Japan in a similar situation were there. We met at the Whitewater Bar and Grill, and they served snacks and soft drinks. And the highlight was them eating nachos for the first time. They were given a barbecue nacho, a tuna nacho, and then the traditional nachos. They loved it. It's like, yes, good old American food. Stand by. Then the Gold Belt quarterly meeting will be held here next Monday morning at 9 o'clock. One of the events that they have scheduled as a fundraiser as they promote the Gold Belt and all of the communities in it. I kept listening to them discussing this and thinking, what are they talking about? Well, to me, they're throwing a Frisbee, but they're calling it a disc golf tournament. Okay, so anyway, I'm not a golfer and I don't throw Frisbees. It will be on June 1st, and it's at the Gunslinger course in Canyon City. So get your team together and go sling that Frisbee and pretend you're playing golf.
I'll have to get you out there with me sometime.
Okay, well, grab you a team.
Maybe you're on it.
We had Arbor Day celebration at the Fremont RE2 Elementary School, and Sam and his crew and staff, and we planted 3 trees, and it was super fun. So thank you everyone for that. Also the tree board meeting, we had an update on how the RFP bids and process works. And they're still working on the trifold information to get out to the citizens to know a little bit more about what trees to plant and how to keep your trees healthy. Today I attended the Bell Tower Cultural Center, had a strategic planning session, and it was very positive, and they're including the community in most of or all of their goals and growth. So it was very exciting what they're doing. A few other activities this coming 2 weeks. May 17th and 18th is Junk Teak, and the car show is the 19th. So be aware there are some closures for the streets going on. And the Chamber of Commerce is hosting a grand opening for the Globe Antiques, which is 109 West Main Street. That's Saturday, and also is second Saturday in Florence. And the Armed Forces is having an exhibit downtown in the shops, and so and that goes on through Memorial Day. You can check them out. Business after hours this month is going to be at the Rialto, and that's this Thursday at 5 p.m. That's all I have.
I do not have anything to report.
No report.
I wanted to talk about Arbor Day too. That was a great job Sam did with the kids. That was not thinking much of Arbor Day, but that made it something special. That was a great job. The only thing I attended was I was at the art thing today too, but last Tuesday night at the high school, we have a foundation mostly made up of a local scholarship foundation. And with all the kids from our class, I think the graduating class is under 80. We honored more than $383,000 worth of scholarships to our graduating class this year, which is pretty outstanding for a school our size. So pretty proud of that.
Okay, just a couple things I wanted to add on to my report that's in your packet. As you know, we are moving to a modern electronic billing system, and of course that's going to require some staff training. So there will be one day next week when City Hall will close during the lunch hour to do the all staff training, because we need to take all of our current systems offline and such in order to do that. We will post what day that is. We're still working with the trainer to iron that out around everyone's schedules, but we will post it on social media and on the website, etc. But it will be one day next week. You may have seen on your water bill, and we posted on the website, the water service line inventory survey. If you could encourage people to get out and take that. All it's looking for is, do we still have any lead or copper pipes between the meter and the home? So the homeowner is going to need to look for that. There's detailed instructions on the survey. Depending how it comes back, we may need to gain some access to look in certain homes. But the more responses we get back, the less that we will have to do that. And as stated in the FAQ there, just want to reiterate here, this does not mean there is any lead in the water. This is an EPA mandate to look for lead and copper pipes. It's going across the country. It's being administrated in Colorado through CDPHE, and then we're having to participate in it as well. It has nothing to do with any kind of test results or anything like that. It is a nationwide mandate, starting with the EPA and trickling down through smaller organizations. Finally, on the website, we have the outside agency request applications are available on the website under the finance section of the website. The application period closes at 5:30 on Thursday, June the 13th, 2024, of course, with presentations to the council on July 15th. We will select the council members for review committee according to the program overview that you all adopted, probably at the June 3rd meeting. Did want to remind that this review committee's function is to screen applicants and determine if they meet the criteria only. The actual selections will be made by the council as a whole, with the opportunity for public input at the public comment section of that meeting, as they'll be done during presentations, so prior to public comment. So that's all I have.
Does anybody on the council have any need to go into executive session? If not, is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Discussion? We're adjourned. Could have voted, but we didn't need to. I want to set a record. Steve's going to be
Okay.